Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. We just reviewed Modelo Especial, and my wife randomly came home with this beer, so I figured I would shoot a review of this too. She had this, and she thought it was way too salty, so figured I would check it out. Why not? This is Modelo Chelada, Limon y Sal. This beer, standard Modelo, is 4.4%. This can says it's 3.5%. And it just says brewed with the, what does it say? It says brewed with the refreshing flavors of lime and salt. I don't ever drink beers like this, especially Mexican lagers. I've done micheladas before in the past, but never just lime and salt. So I know a lot of people do that. They'll put salt around, like if they're drinking out of a bottle. I don't know. I've never needed saltiness in beer for some reason. So I know it's popular. Obviously, they're making this now and canning it. So best by January 2023. So we're in August of 2022, time of recording. Plenty fresh. Yeah, Modelo is my go-to Mexican lager. Big fan of Modelo. But I don't ever drink like they do the pre-made micheladas. Oh my gosh, I just washed this glass out and it is dirty AF. Yeah, most of them have Clamato, and I don't do anything with seafood, so I do not drink those. So please don't ask me to review that because I can't do it. I don't know if they make one with just regular standard like V8 or tomato juice. I think all of them have Clamato, so it's a no for me, dog, unfortunately. I don't think I'm missing out on much though. So this beer, it looks, I mean, it's weird. It isn't crystal clear. It's like it has a chill haze, but when I drink regular lagers, even when they're ice cold out of the fridge, they don't have chill hazes on them. They're always crystal clear, but this is actually, it's got a haze to it. Head dissipated quickly. We're down to about a quarter finger. It's bright white. It is, I don't know, kind of rocky. There's still bubbles sticking to that glass. Gosh. Like, you wash these glasses out before you do everything, and then you pour beer in it, and there's still bubbles that stick to it. So, you know what? Whatever. Let's smell it. See if my wife is correct. It's being too salty. This smells like when you go to a restaurant and you get whatever Mexican lager you order and squeeze lime in it. This is very limey on the nose. Whew. I like it. I mean, I dig that. I like putting lime in my beers when I drink Mexican lagers. I don't know if that's like, I don't know if like, I almost just said if beer snobs care, but I guess if you're drinking cheap Mexican lagers, you're not really a beer snob. So hopefully I'm not the only one who likes lime in my beer, but that's what this smells like. It's got that classic like corn. I talked about it in the other Modelo video, like that kind of corn tortilla sweetness. Super limey. Maybe a little bit of like salinity, but I don't think it smells very salty. I talked about that in the I think the 805 Cerveza. I don't know, like, can you smell saltiness? I guess like in a bag of pretzels, when you open it, you smell salt. That's a shitload of salt though. So this just smells like sweet Mexican lager with lime. So let's go and taste it. Cheers. Holy shit, that's salty. Woo! Why is it? It is really, she's right. It is super salty. Holy smokes. So salty that it takes away, like, from enjoying the beer. Wow, this tastes like someone took beer and dumped a bunch of salt in it. I wonder if it's just, like, this batch of cans that she got. I can't imagine people really are into this beer being this salty. Unless, is it supposed to be that salty? Whew. It almost tastes like salt water. You know, like when you used to go to the dentist and they'd have you swish with salt water? Wow. I mean, it's crazy how limey it smells because it's not super lime forward on the taste, but it might be the salt that's taking that away. Honestly, you don't really taste the base beer in this. It's so fucking salty. Man, that's a bummer. She's right. What are we gonna do with all the rest of these cans? I bet you this would be good if I added some tomato juice to it. I think this needs some sort of acidity. I mean, like, if there was more lime, it would kind of cut that saltiness out. When you're cooking and you put too much salt, is it sweet? If something's too salty, will people add sugar or honey or something like that? Maybe like putting tomato juice isn't really sweet, but it gives it. I think this beer needs tomato juice for sure. Man, it smells so good. You would never expect how much salt there is on that. Man, it's way too salty. So, if you have drank this and it's not as salty as what I'm tasting, please tell me and I'll buy it again just to give it another chance. But it's literally like drinking salt water. Not a fan, unfortunately. Smells killer, tastes off. Not, I don't want to say tastes awful, but I definitely do not want to open the rest of the cans that we have of these and drink them. It's too salty. Unless, like I said, maybe I'll throw some tomato juice in here and try and mellow it out. But way too much salt. How dare you? There's no way there should be that much salt. It shouldn't taste like that. There's no way that people love that. Maybe you do. Who knows? Sorry for the short, shitty review, but I mean, it's way too salty. It doesn't taste like anything else. The salt is overpowering everything, which sucks. So that's it. We're out of here. See you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the view so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.